up, everybody? You know what time it is. I got feelings, feelings, feelings. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Make sure you like, subscribe, do all those YouTube things for me, but please really do them. It goes a long way. It may take 5 seconds for you, but it goes a long way in growing the channel and having a lot of cool things happen. So if you could do that, make sure you share with a friend if they like MMA content. But as you can see, we're gonna react to UFC 316. We're only doing the main card: Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. Again, I was surprised to see Kevin was such a favorite going into the fight because Vicente looked good in his last fight. Of course, Kevin lost to Reiner de Ritter in his previous fight, but Renier is good. I keep calling him Reiner, but it's Renier. I apologize. Renier is very good. Of course, Renier is gonna face Robert Whitaker in the Abu Dhabi card on July the 26th. It's going to be a crazy fight. But going back to the Kevin Holland versus Vicente Luque fight, I mean, this shows that if Kevin Holland just takes himself seriously, he can be a top 10 threat. He can be in that top 5. He can even challenge for the title. I mean, Jack Della Maddalena is good, right? But there's no area where I don't see Kevin Holland can't match with him, right? Like, that's how good I believe Kevin Holland is. But of course, like, is Kevin gonna train accordingly? Because if you're gonna fight these top level guys, you have to train like that. And if he's just gonna train for money, like that's cool too. But I would want to see him make a run for the title because I think he's that good. For him next, I honestly want to see him rematch MVP. Like, cause him and MVP, they fought earlier, not earlier, but a few months back. I believe it was MVP's debut. I think they actually fought on the same night that Sean O'Malley beat Aljamain Sterling, if my memory serves me correctly. So I would want to see that fight happen. I know MVP's coming off a win against Charles Bullet. That's crazy to me. That Charles Bullet point fought with MVP. But that's the fight I would want to see Kevin Holland have next because I do think Kevin deserves a top 15 opponent, and I know MVP's in the top 15. Moving on, Patchy Mix versus Mario Bautista. Again, I guess I'm upset because I know how good Patchy Mix is, and this isn't anything against Mario Bautista. He did what he had to do. He shut him down. He won the fight. Like, good on you. You deserve the top 5 guy next because he was supposed to fight Cheeto Vera. But going back to Patchy Mix, like, I'm upset because I know what Patchy Mix is capable of. And that what I saw, it makes me look foolish because I'm always, if you listen to my podcast, I'm always pumping up the big prospects coming outside of the UFC, especially from Bellator. And Patchy being a Bellator champion, now should I have put more stock in the fact that he took the fight on 3 weeks' notice? Maybe. Should I put more stock that it's been a year and change since he's fought? Yeah, probably. But I didn't think about any of that. Now this makes me very nervous for Aaron Pico because Aaron Pico is rumored to fight Mozart Evaloyev. And Mozart Evaloyev is the man. Like, honestly, he could be fighting for the belt, but I have no idea what they're gonna have in store for Volk if they want Volk to face Yair Rodriguez for Noche UFC that's being moved to Texas for whatever reason, but they're moving it. So again, for Mario Bautista, fight in the top 5. That's where he deserves next. Who I don't know, but he deserves a fighter in the top 5 at bantamweight right now. Maybe him and Sean go at it. Maybe. And then for Patchy Mix, I honestly don't know what to say there, dude. Like, I don't, because I don't know what happened because I honestly thought Petchy was gonna take his back and RNC him, to be honest with you, but that's not what happened here. Like Patchy just decided to strike with him, and you can even see in his hand wraps that was not the case to go in there and strike with him because his hands were not heavily taped to strike; they were gloved up to grab. Like you could see, he barely had any padding under his glove if you look very closely. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to see Patchy I want to see Patchy's next fight with the full camp saying, "Okay, I got this." Because I don't want to use the 3 week thing as an excuse. Because if he didn't think he could do it, he would not have took the fight. Joe Pfeiffer versus Kevin Gastelum. I mean, that was a crazy fight. Joe would hit him, Kevin would go down. Kelvin could take a shot, man. Kelvin could take a shot. Now again, Kelvin can clearly is undersized for 185, but he does not want to make the weight for 170. I don't know why. He's getting a little older. Maybe in the past, because he was winning at a high level, he feels he could do it. But you could clearly see that Joe Piper was the bigger fighter in there. So I don't know what's next for Calvin. I would like to see him at 170, but I don't know what he wants to do. For Joe Piper, just keep winning, man. Just keep winning. Okay. Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison. I mean, I'm not surprised with what happened. I'm only surprised it took her so long to do what she did. Again, I pump these people up that come outside of the UFC with the name because I know what they're capable of. I knew for Kayla, the bigger challenge would be making the weight. I'm not saying Juliana couldn't beat her, but I knew with Kayla's skill set, if Kayla gets her to the ground, it was over. And the first time she got her to the ground, Juliana did a good job of going full guard. And I believe Kayla would have done more damage if the illegal strikes did not happen. Because they didn't even give Kayla the choice. Like, the illegal strikes happened, the ref took the point, and he just started them on the feet. And I believe Kayla just used the opportunity to recover rather than rush him for another takedown and get caught. And then the second round, she used the stand up more. Like, the crazy part is, Kayla was doing good in her stand up. Like, when they were in striking range, Kayla was winning that fight. And when she went to the ground again, night and day, like night and day. And Kayla won by Kimura, and now it sets up her and Amanda at some point. I would say November, December. That fight is insane to me because this is basically for the best women's fighter in MMA right now. Like, those girls are the top two girls out of anybody and everybody. I don't care what anybody tells me. Like, it's not Valentina, it's not Wei Lee, it's these two girls. And the problem is, it has to happen at 135. Like, I know there's rumors that they want to do it at 145. Like, it has to happen at 135 if they want it to happen for the belt. Again, that hinges Kayla a lot because I don't know how many times she can make 135. I know she could do it at least one more time. If she goes in there and she wins, I don't know if they do a rematch with Amanda. Again, I don't know how many times Kayla has it in her to make 135. This is the first time she made 135. I don't know how many times it is even worth her making 135. You know what I mean? And for Amanda, like, if you go in there and beat Kayla, she's saying she's back for good, but what else besides beating Kayla is there? You're gonna lap these girls? Because other than fighting Juliana for the third time, who else is there that's gonna give her a good run for her money? Because at this point, I don't even think Valentina would. Like, you guys tell me, if you made it this far in the video, comment below. Please tell me, who besides Kayla Harrison gives Amanda Nunes to run for her money. It doesn't even need to be a fighter in the UFC. Anybody out there that you guys think gives Amanda Nunes a run for her money, besides Kayla Harrison, please let me know. We'll leave that at that. For Juliana, just get back in there and get a win. Maybe her and what's that girl's name? The one she calls Chitara. It's not Tyler Sanders. What's her name? The the one that fought Raquel Pennington for the vacant bantamweight belt. I don't remember. But have them fight each other because I know they were going back and forth. So there's that fight. Okay. Now, the main event, Marab Dwellers really versus Corey. I mean, I was just gonna say Corey Sandhagen, Sean O'Malley. Honestly, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. Marab showed good stand up. Sean showed that he was a better fighter. I mean, he gave Marab. He didn't give him the takedowns for free. I'll tell you that much. He did not give him the takedowns for free. So, what's next for both guys? Honestly, for Marab, I don't. It's gonna be Corey Sandhagen. But like, here's the thing: Marab is so good that even if you know what he's gonna do, he's still probably gonna be able to do whatever he wants to. I mean, because Sean was defending, but like, it gets to the point where you're like, gosh darn it, bro! Like that sequence in the second round where Sean defended, but still got taken down towards the end. Like that's gotta be demoralizing, man. Demoralizing. It's gotta be, For Sean, honestly, I would want to see him if he could. Can you go to 145? Because I wonder if the weight cut is getting to him because he's a big 135er. Can you fight at 145? If not, fight a top five guy at 145. I mean 135. Honestly, off the top of my head, it would be Umar, right? Or have a rematch with Peter Yan. But that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you follow us on social media. Again, if you do, please follow, comment, and do all that stuff. I would really appreciate it, guys. Peace.